and welcome to another candlelit video. This one I got from the mall, and this is the same one where I got all the pop figures that I did not show because this thing was 25 bucks. 25 bucks for a friggin' candle. I don't care if it is from Bed Bath & Beyond. Or the devil it's called. This is the most expensive friggin' candle I've ever owned. Is it worth it? Somewhat, because the scent is awesome. I think it is strawberry pound cake. I've never had it, but it smells delectable. Anyway, welcome to February's late installment of Cringe of the Month. This topic features the idea of a Netflix series surrounding a very unknown cult following style superhero from the DC animated universe. His name, Victor Sage, known to fans as The Question. The Question can be rivaled with Batman as one of DC's best detectives, except he's not really a detective, he's a conspiracy buff. Everything to him, because he doesn't follow conspiracies, he follows a conspiracy. To him, everything is connected. Everything is in some way or form connected with something else. Now let me pull up this guy's name. This man wants to make a Question DC Netflix series. And his name? Kevin Smith. Now, you might have heard his name, because he has made quite a few superhero movies. Some of them, sadly, are panned by the critics. He has directed, well, not a superhero, but I'll say this anyway, Scooby-Doo and Kiss. A random crossover, but Scooby-Doo has been known for strange crossovers. He has directed Daredevil, which is apparently one of the worst superhero movies. I, as you know, liked and loved Daredevil. Actually, as a kid, you'd always play superheroes. For the longest time, I was Daredevil. He's also directed TMNT of 2007. You know, the game that looked like a video game, but without the video game, it just looked like the cutscenes you'd see on YouTube. He has also directed, I don't know why I'm doing this voice, I think it's the candle effect. He has also directed Superman Doomsday. And not to be confused with The Death of Superman. This was the predecessor. This was in, like, I believe almost like the Superman animated series. This came out in 2007 as well as TMNT. And finally, this was his last movie, superhero-wise. I don't know if he's still directing. His last movie, Teen Titans, The Judas Contract. You know how that movie turned out to be. So the question is, could this man make a good Question Netflix series? The answer? Complicated. The Question is a very untapped superhero, but that is because he's a very difficult superhero to write with if he does not have someone to bounce off of. He is also one of the rarest characters to get in the face of Superman and call him out on something. The only other superhero I've known to do that is the Batman. But I believe that there could be a Question Netflix series or a Question movie with the right, and I always believe this, the right people, the right casting, the right script. And it's what makes a movie, a series, work. The Question is a very complicated style of character, a conspiracy buff superhero who sees the connections that other people wouldn't dare see. He could work, but he would need the right partners. Question is a complicated guy to where he's not a guy who could work off his own like a Batman, like a Superman, like a Wonder Woman. He's not one of the main 7. He needs a additional cast. He needs someone to bounce off of. So, if there was going to be like a question movie, a question series, here, in my opinion, are the 3 superheroes who would need to be in the series for him to bounce off with. The Green Arrow, because in Justice League Unlimited, and no, a lot of his popularity rose because of the Justice League Unlimited cartoon. Green Arrow, because that's who he spent the most time reacting with. Black Canary, because where there's Green Arrow, there's usually Black Canary. And finally, his bizarre love interest, the question, the Huntress. Again, a weird character to write for. Her latest installment was in Birds of Prey, which I didn't see and I don't really have plans on seeing. No disrespect to the movie itself, it's just not my thing as the Birds of Prey. My Birds of Prey was in the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, Catwoman, Black Canary, and Huntress, coincidentally. But I want to know what you guys would think. Could a Netflix question series work with the right cast, with the right crew, with the right people directing it? Because I believe, because the question is an untapped superhero, look what they did with Swamp Thing. For the love of God, they went over budget for Swamp Thing. But people, I would think, enjoyed that series. I'm not sure. I've seen a DVD release of it, so it must have done something well. Well, DC-wise. DC does great with animations and series kind of things. So, I want to know, what do you guys think? Could you think, with the right kind of plot, booking, and that kind of stuff, do you think a question series could get off the ground and be good? My vote is yes, if, of course, as I say, with the right cast, right crew, and the right person playing the question. Anyway, that does it for Cringe of the Month. I will see you in the next video.